Okay. Now we're officially starting recording again. That's great. That's like, when I'm sure it would happen on RTE as well. Back in the day when you only had maybe 2, 3 channels on television, and when it goes like dead silence, there's white noise and there's a beep sound. And if you switch the TV on at a random time, there's nothing happening. So it's just like that's what happened here. That's what happened here.
There's
Great.
like loads of like colorful lines appear on the screen. And
we had them
be
in
right
India.
back.
Yeah, we had them in India vertically. Did you have them horizontally or vertically?
Oh, I think they were vertically actually, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Oh.
Yeah. So tomorrow, Saturday, is World Kindness Day. So we have to mark it in our chat today.
Yes. And it's important to us, kindness, because not only the work that we do comes from a value of kindness and solidarity, but also the volunteers who have worked with us. And when we were volunteers working with Serve years ago, everybody comes with a very open heart, a generous heart, an enthusiasm that's quite infectious. And so we really want to say thank you to all our volunteers in the last year, 2 years. And we say thank you every day, but we want to really take a moment today to honor all those beautiful, amazing, talented, wonderful superstars.
Yeah. Solidarity stars. Like we've had volunteers, like what we're talking 1,300 now from 2003.
Yep.
And the last couple of years we've had different types of volunteers, not just volunteers that want to go overseas and work with our partners, but we've got volunteers who are happy to just like work on documents for us and design things for us. And I suppose we really embraced the virtual volunteer position in the last couple of years because, everything turned digital and we were all on Zoom anyway. And we've got some really incredible volunteers working with us now, like that probably might not want to get on a plane and go overseas, but really want to help serve and love what we do and what we're trying to achieve. And so it's really cool to have those volunteers on board with us now as well.
Yeah. And their wealth of experience, and yes, they're in that majority of the times they're in that younger age bracket, but there are volunteers who are in the older age bracket, and it's all wonderful. So they do bring that sense of naivety and that wonderful energy and innovation and creativity that and you may think, why do we need loads of creativity, especially someone like Sinead looking at documents, reports and things are like, I don't know how. So Sinead's like, yeah, I'll make it easy to understand and relatable to you, and then off she go away. And then there's someone like Vitaly from All About His Video, who's taken wonderful photos that you get to see in our shop, and somebody like Charlotte, who's an illustrator, and it's in our cookbook. All those beautiful illustrations in the cookbook are
and the logo
me
here.
Yeah. And she made that logo there. Yeah. Did she make this one too?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the graphic design for the whole book. She's incredible.
Yes. And Charlotte is someone who has not been on a SERV program, but she does have Filipino roots. Is it Vietnamese roots? French, and our volunteers have been to Vietnam, so that I think that was a strong connection. It's just incredible, this global community that we're able to hold space for with our work. It's just like so incredible. Yeah. So thank you. So muito obrigada. बहुत धन्यवाद. Those are the 2 languages I can say them in. What languages can you say them in? That's a very
really
one.
Bad. And I feel like I had a bit of an Indian twang at the start of it there, but no, That's as far as I go.
All right. Can you say thank you in a New Zealand accent for us? Because considering that you're half
Oh
New
my
Zealand,
God.
I like, by heart.
It's gone. It's gone. My Kiwi.
No.
You never really lose the Irish twang anyway.
No, you don't. No,
Yeah.
no. Sorry, we do not know how to say them in. Oh, well, we could say Dankeschön because we have a strong connection with Germany, with our volunteers every year coming from Germany. So yeah, we could say that. Any other language that we can say in Mzuri Sana, which is Swahili. That's all I can say. I can't say it in any of the Zimbabwean languages or the South African languages. Sorry, I should have learned, but I haven't. Even if I did, I have forgotten. But but everyone gets it now, I guess. And then coming back to our cookbook, right? Paula, you said it so many times. I wasn't around when this was made, but it's entirely made by volunteers. And to create something so tangible at a time when we couldn't even touch each other. I'm like,
yeah, it's still like I haven't met a lot of people who worked on it, like Charlotte and David. We keep saying we must meet up, and we will. But they're in Westmeath and we're in Cork, so it's it was just really cool. There was a lovely rapport built between us all, just on Zoom meetings and things like that. But obviously, we'd love to meet in person, and we will someday soon. But yeah, there was a lovely little gang of volunteers got together, and some volunteers got on board that like we hadn't heard from in a few years and things like that, which was really cool, and got them sparked up again with interests. And again, everyone was just like obsessed with the food, and they all remembered like exactly where they were, how they smelled when they were eating food.
That is something that the smell, you look at the images, and for people who may have not been to those countries or may have been to those countries on their own without having been on a serve program, when you look at these recipes, you will be, the smell really takes you to the place. And if you haven't been to the place, the smell while you're cooking will transport you to the place. And that's the joy of this cookbook. It's transporting. You can go to all corners of the world with it, isn't it? Yeah.
It's in 4 corners of Ireland at the minute too, in different shops, which is cool.
Yay! And that's again because of Lisa, who's our volunteer.
Yes.
On emails, talking to so many independent bookshops across the country. It's fantastic. We're all the way from Donegal to Clonakilty.
Yeah.
Ha-ha!
Yeah, top to bottom, literally. So and Lisa again, she's volunteering with us for the last few months,
and who's not been on a serve program. Just paid attention to this call out we put out, and boom, it's fabulous, and immediately gets what it is about, and is able to go away and make magic happen. And then along with her is Jinta, who hasn't been on a serve program, is passionate about getting these books out to different places, and is walking away. So thank you. So I would like to show off those photos that Vitaly has taken. And it's important to show those photos off because they are the centerpiece of our shop. Our ethical shop, which is open, and it's there on our website, serve.ie shop. Paula, will you point to this way? Yeah, there. Yeah, such an easy to remember link. And I think we'll go through the shop. You all will see now how our shop is divided. And let's
lots of help from volunteers to get our shop together. Between web developer volunteers, Davy, who's all the way in the Netherlands, a Corkonian, but in the Netherlands, helped us. We had Ashish, who helped us set up the kind of things in the background for the shop.
From Dublin. Woo woo. Shout out to Ashley.
And Vitaly, all the photographs, all the beautiful photographs are all Vitaly and his talents. And he's helped us so much this year with even training. He's done a lot of training with our volunteers and ourselves on, you know, different digital tips and tricks. Like, so his company is all about us video. So he's in Cork, he's in Ballincollig in Cork, guys. So if anyone ever needs any help, please get in touch with him. He's brilliant. We can send you his way as well.
So this is our shop, serve.ie /shop. And you can obviously go to serve.ie and you see the beautiful shop button and boom, you're there. The book is here. So the way we've done it is we've tried to divide it in different categories, so you know exactly where you want to go. If you wanted to get into the solidarity gifts, there's different solidarity gifts that Paula and Robin spoke about, and we'll speak about it again maybe next week or the week after. But today we just want to go through a few of the cool handmade products from Thailand that go very well with the cookbook. Woo, woo, woo. So we won't go through them all, but we'll go through a few of them, right? So Paula, do you want to, because you're so good at it and you've met them as well, our partners, because Shepherd Sisters, do you want to?
Well, I met them here in Ireland. I haven't actually been to Nong Khai on a surf project, but so like there's a strong connection here with the Good Shepherd Sisters in Ireland as well as in Thailand, and they have a few different projects in Thailand, and they're all basically around empowering women, giving them the opportunity for dignified work. So they all work in the different projects. They chop and change the names of the projects, but they're all kind of, you know, they just use their skills. They learn skills to create all these products. And this is just a tiny fraction of what they actually make. They have a massive catalogue. So we just said we'd take some Christmas items from them. So they have like different sharing fairs and things like that, even in Ireland here as well. So they, like, you could really decorate your entire kitchen with this stuff for Christmas. And I saw all Christmas stuff. Like you can decorate the table. There's placemats and there's doilies. And there's like you can get a Christmas tree. It's a
Did you notice like the colors are kind of quite good? They go really well with our cookbook. These colors. I just now realized. Obviously.
You can look at Robin there reading his cookbook. That's our German volunteer this year, Robin. He's our model, and he just shows that, you know, it looks great on men as well as women. So
it's a great apron for all genders who enjoy cooking. Or even people like me who are pretending to be cooking, but like I'm wearing really nice clothes in the kitchen during Christmas week. That's me. So this is the apron, which is handmade, as you can see, and it has lovely pockets, and you know, you can put loads in those pockets, as Robin has. There's another close-up picture that again Vitaly has taken. So there's a button on the side that of the apron, that's how you wear it. And this is the beautiful pockets. And of course, we've got these sheep for sale, the little sachets of lavenders, beautiful smelling sachets, and we always have flip-flop pins for sale. But that's, you know, the apron is really pretty and suitable. Size 16, isn't it? I'd say size 16. That's a good, comfortable fit for the person. And the detailing, I really love the detailing of that. You know, it's so pretty. Like, look at that. That's really class. So we have this apron, and then we also have the shorter apron, but I'll go into the pot holders now, only because Robin's holding them.
I love these. These are gorgeous, and I kind of don't see them as just pot holders. Like, they're really nice to have, like, as a place setting, you know, on your but if it's like a small, if it's like because I think that you could wash them easily as well, so you could put you know, a hot bowl of whatever on top. A small bowl can go on top, or if you know, you can lift up something hot with them too. Like, we do have oven gloves. They're Christmas oven gloves, but these, like, if you buy these, you can actually use them to grab onto something too if it's hot, like a hot pot. So they're kind of multifunctional, and it's decorative. They're just like, they're not Christmassy.
No,
really. So
they're all
year
season.
round.
They're
I
all
love
here.
the elephant one. It's a real kind of your typical kind of Thailand print that
Yes.
you'd almost see in a lot of places.
Yeah. And it reminds me of India as well, even though it's
Yeah.
nowhere this thing. But that kind of fabric, that print, it's quite Indian as well. It's from the region, I suppose. So it's really pretty.
Yeah.
And again, it can go for anything.
Yeah.
You can put it on the table. You could also use it if you have a very fragile glass table and you want to put a glass crystal vase, you can put it on top of this so that there's no scratches anywhere.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like you could really use it for anything to protect any surface, really.
Yeah. You get two as well. There's a pair for the.
Yeah.
So it's decorative as well as, I mean, you can use it functionally, but it's very pretty just to have in your house anyway.
Yeah. Speaking of functional, here is my other favorite. It's not going. Oh, there, slower. Sorry, it's just internet. So these are, again, I love them. I love that there's this colorful front of it, and obviously you could use it for placing plates on top. But again, you could use it for putting anything on top of them. I also love the back of it. In some of our photos, you see a green background, which is actually the back of it.
Yeah.
And that green is really, really pretty as well.
Yeah. So you just flip them over and you have
another one. Yeah.
Different types. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I would use these to maybe put on a desk on top, and like to just add color for a desk, to put things on top of that in the desk. That's what I would use it for anyway. And they come with the 4 napkins, so easy to wash and look after. And people are really crafty, could like sew something onto the napkin.
Initials or something could be cool.
Yeah, they can upcycle that to as they wish. So yeah, and of course our sheet makes an entry everywhere. Oh yeah, this is another thing that's not so cookbook related, but food related. I like them, and I think I would use them for sure. I think if I give it to my child, he might be like, oh, I'm just gonna tear it, because I'm that kind of child. But then they are quite durable, even though you would have to take a lot of effort to tear it.
It's like a really strong felt kind of material.
Yes, and you could put anything in those. You could put mint chocolate in them, you could put marshmallows in them, you could portion control your sweet treats on Christmas Day. So everybody gets a little portion.
Could be a cute little thing to put into the Christmas stocking, So if you had like little bits of toys that you wanted to put them in something, and this holder could be used as that as well, or something. So it doesn't have to be just food.
Yeah.
And they're like cone shaped, so they fit whatever you want to put in.
Yes. And I like that they're not Christmassy. I like that they're all animals, which means that they can be that kind of, how the kind of banter is at the dinner table. So if there's a young child and they're like getting upset, this could be like a conversation starter. Oh, do you know what is this animal? Do you know what I mean? So I'm that kind of person. I want things to be on the table that I can make conversation with the younger, like with Ethan and stuff, like distract him if he's getting irritated or restless and wants to leave the table. I mean, of course he can leave the table, but here is something that you could distract a young child with, and they can play away with it. And even if they fit into it, it's going to be okay.
You could put you could put napkins in them to make it look Christmassy and put it on the table for kids, or pieces of Lego or something could be put in as a surprise to keep them entertained at the table.
I think they're great for sorting out Lego. Actually, that's a really good idea. Yeah. So multifunctional, these beautiful packs. They come, I think it's a pack of 5 in them. So yeah. What's the other Christmassy related stuff? Let's go back into here and see what we've got.
We have like reindeers as well, but actually we don't have much in stock left of the reindeer. So if you want one, get one now. We have Christmas masks as well, different sizes. And the Christmas trees are quite nice. I like them. It can be, I mean, you can use it as a decoration, or it could just be a centerpiece for a table, or a side table or something for decorating.
I'll show that in a second. Just let's stay in the kitchen for a bit, Paula.
I always think of Sinead when I see the the gloves, because she has them in her kitchen all the time.
Oh,
She's like, they're not just for Christmas. So,
no, they're not. And
yeah.
again, they're so cozy and comfy. And like even my small hands, when they go inside them, they're quite, I feel like I'm protected and I feel really good, and I don't feel like I'm not able to hold stuff because I've tried it on and I feel like it's really good and I can bend it and really get in there and hold the trays in the oven. So it's really cool. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, that's such a great model. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are different colors, isn't there? There's the blue one, and then there's
the
this.
patterns. They're Christmas, but yeah, the color just slightly varied.
Yeah,
So
they're very 60s, aren't they? Aren't they?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. They're very 60s, like big prints. Like I totally imagine wallpaper like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very quirky. So yeah. And of course they pair really well with the small apron as well, which is here. I think the short apron is my favorite. I wish they would just make a whole skirt out of it so I could just wear it like a skirt.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
very pretty on, I have to say.
it is.
Yeah.
And it's, even though it's pretty, I mean, look at that. I mean, again, it suits anyone, any gender, and anybody, so I think it's really cool. I think anyone who wears it, even Robin, when he wore it, he felt like, I'm enjoying this. There's this kind of sense of joy when you wear it. And it's very light to hold as well. And that's again a pocket in the front. So it's really pretty. You could put your, some people always need a hand cloth while we're in the kitchen. Some people might always need a tissue. And you could always just leave it in the thing. You can even put your phone in there, I guess, and listen to music. So you're like zoned out, and it ties at the back.
Yeah, it ties on, so it fits kind of everyone because it just ties on.
Yeah, is that it? Do you want to show more today? Do you want to show everything today, Paula?
Just scroll through the product homepage, maybe the Thailand Christmas gifts.
Yeah, I think that's where I am. Yeah, these are the plain masks. So we've got a whole, different range of masks. And some people like plain. I might go for the one with print on it just to break up the monotony of it. Yeah. Again, they're very light, so when you wash them as well, they'll dry really quickly.
And they come with a clip, which I actually don't see many masks coming with. If you if you don't want to, if you're not wearing your mask, there's like a clip that you can clip it around your neck. So it's actually quite handy.
That's the part right there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like so you can just go around your neck.
That's really good
when you're not wearing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, like people have really thought through to that one. Shall we say hi to the sheep? Shall we just say hi to the sheep?
They're very cute.
They're so cute. You get 2 in a pack and it's a tenner. They're handmade. They're soft. They look really nice on a Christmas tree, a real tree or whatever tree. They can just hang around the house anywhere you want. And I think they make really good presents for children.
Yeah, our big children. There's a little. You can hang them up. There's a little string attached to them, so you can hang them on a tree, or you can just leave them. Or like if you do have a manger, you could just put them in around it or something like.
And you could give them as a present if you've got any young children who are so into animals and want to be a vet or something, or want to get be farmers. So people, like Ethan would love it. Like if I could think, if I was to think of all the possible presents to give him, I would love to just give him. He can never have enough tractors, but also I think different farm animals. So yeah, like you could couple this as an additional small present to go with, and because you get 2, so you could give 1 to each sibling or something as well.
Stocking filler.
Yeah, you could give 1 for each person. It's really good. So I do love the hand scented sachets.
A favorite. Okay, so you're moving to that. A favorite of mine is the bottle cover.
Oh, I haven't. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do like it. I love it. It's like like a tuxedo cover that you can put on top
Yes.
of a bottle.
Let's go
It,
look for it. Oh, here it is.
yeah,
Let's go look for it.
it will like it doesn't have to be wine. It can be just a bottle of
Sparkling water.
like mineral, like
Yeah.
it could be a soft drink
Yes.
bottle or a bottle of
Any
water.
bottle. There it is.
Yeah, it's cool. It's it has big shoulders on it, like, but it looks really cool.
Yeah,
Decorative.
and it's not and it will stay even if the bottle is narrow. It kind of still stays really
Yeah.
well. It stands really sturdily.
Yeah.
So it's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's great for like if for someone who wants to make a date at home extra special and fancy.
It's not just for Christmas. Well, there's green, black, and red. So
Yes.
I mean, you can take that for whatever occasion you want.
Black or
red
navy blue?
Red for Valentine's Day, maybe.
Yeah.
But,
is that black? Is that black?
It's
or
black.
navy?
Yeah, black,
Oh.
green, and red.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it probably just
and you can be less casual. Like this one doesn't. I put the dicky bow behind, but you can bring the dicky bow forward.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's a nice little addition to a table.
Like this is an ideal table, isn't it? A serve Christmas decor, a table decorated with serve items, except for the tinsel. That's not we don't sell tinsel. But the reindeer, they're so cute. And the Christmas tree and the bottle cover. It's like the perfect decor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's lots of different types of things in the shop. And again, it's all just it's all for a good cause. We bought all the items at Fair Trade from the Good Shepherd Sisters. So that's going directly to supporting these women empowerment projects, and then it supports Serve as well. Yes. So like you just get something really nice for your donation, really. So it's an all-rounder. So if you're thinking of donating to a charity this year, maybe go onto our shop and buy some items to support us, and then you also get really nice items to have on your dinner table.
We've only got one last one in stock.
Oh yeah, they're selling good.
Yeah, they are. They're really lovely. So
some of the items are running low. People are buying early, I think, this year,
which is great.
We're jumping on Christmas early this year, I think, because we didn't really have one last year. So get on it if you like any of the items. Just jump on. You can buy them now and get yourself sorted before December. And
and we're in Christmas markets as well. We'll be putting all that information out very soon. We kind of gave an idea of the dates last week. It's the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of December at UCC, and the 5th, 12th, and 19th of December at Nanonagle Place.
That's the 1st to the 3rd of December, Wednesday.
Oh, Thursday. I keep see.
Yeah.
No, it's
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 1st, 2nd, 3rd in UCC,
first, second, third.
And then each Sunday in December before Christmas. That's it.
Yeah. Sorry. But
we've got volunteers signed up already to help us at those markets. So big shout out to everyone for putting their names forward. World Kindness Day again. We couldn't do anything with our volunteers. But if anyone else is free any of those days and want to come along to say hello or even to help us out for a couple of hours, that would be great as well.
It'd be great. It'll give me enough time to go to the bathroom and be back.
It's a long day to be there on your own. So
it is.
Company makes a big difference at these markets.
And all we need is for people to dress up like an elf. No, we don't. We just need you to be able to talk about Serve. That's all. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, all the volunteers. We thank you again for doing everything and even helping make our shop. And I think that's it, Paula. Signing out from SolidariTea.
Thanks for joining us. See you again. Bye.
Ciao. Bye.